First tonight, we wanted to talk about how much time we spend sitting.
Yeah, we certainly do. Humans were meant to move. Sitting for long periods of time is not good for our health.
We had Dr. Allison Coffin from Align with Wellness Chiropractic come visit us at News Center, Maine, and suggest some changes we can all learn from. Welcome to our newsroom, which is basically a typical office. We have cubicles everywhere, and here we are. We all sit uncomfortably, so we wanted to know, what are we doing wrong? What should we be doing when we're sitting in our office all day, every day? So we brought in Allison Coffin, who is a chiropractor and has her own practice in Yarmouth. So thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
And walking us through this, of course. So Lee Goldberg, we'll start here.
All right.
Little bit hunched over at his desk here. Sorry, Lee. What is he doing wrong?
So for Lee, he is, this monitor is down too low for him. So the best way for your eyes to be is to be right in the middle of your screen. So like the top half right here is where you should be looking. Because when you look down, so Lee, pretend your laptop is down. When you look down, it stresses your neck muscles here and then in the base of your skull. And a lot of people have headaches that work at desks a lot, or neck pain and tension. And a lot of that comes from the misalignment of your spine when you're just curled over. Our spine is supposed to have a nice C curve in it right here. Whoop. And when you're looking down, look down for me, it flattens out that C curve, which is not good for your spine and also not good for your nervous system, which is inside your spine. So this is a posture cushion. It's like one of those, it's like a big ball that people used to sit on a long time ago, but it's less cumbersome. And when you sit on it, it engages your core muscles and it helps you sit up straight, because if you don't sit up straight, it's very uncomfortable. So just stand up a little bit.
So you're getting kind of a workout here, Lee.
I'm exhausted.
Sit right down.
Taking the rest of the day off.
Yeah, right? Does that feel nice?
Oh, it does kind of force you to sit up straight.
Right, and then you can lower your chair down a little bit so your eyes are still at the right spot in your screen. And that's so much better. When you're working on your screen, you want to have your hips towards it, so your hips are like a light bulb. So hips are going to be straight towards this computer if you're working on it, and if you're working on this one, you move your whole self that way, not just your neck. And you can, and if you can get a wireless one of these, or if this drags over, that would be better too.
Okay.
Then you just type right in front of it. Put that
Things
back.
we'll ask corporate for.
So I was gonna say, talk to
that.
for a second.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
We do have a producer who is currently pregnant.
Yes.
So what are some of the complications that come with that? I mean, obviously she complains about back pain a little bit. This is Jess, our producer.
Hi, Jess.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm Allison. Nice to meet you. So when you're pregnant, of course, you have a baby in here, so your curve of your spine gets exaggerated, right? And so that puts undue stress on your low back, and so when you sit a lot, it'll just curve it even more, so it'll hurt a lot. So a good thing to do when you're pregnant, just to keep things moving and blood flowing when you're pregnant, is to sit and stand if you can, as much as you can. So go to the bathroom when you usually have to when you're pregnant. Oh, yeah. And
10 minutes.
Yeah, go get a glass of water like all the time. Get up all the time so you can get things moving. It's good for your muscles everywhere, especially your low back. Okay, so great thing to do is, so everything you're working with, even the computer and the, whatever this is called, the keyboard and the phone, bring it all to you, right? So let's just, do you mind if I drag it towards you?
Go ahead.
So this is all gonna come to you, because you're not gonna go to it. Because we care about your longevity, not the longevity of these things, right? Okay, now you can work and you don't have to lean towards your stuff, right? Isn't that kind of crazy?
So you talked about getting up and moving around. Is that something everyone should be doing? I mean,
yeah, I mean, at minimum you should get up once an hour, and would be really good if you got up like every 10 minutes, just moved around a little bit. And then for stretches that you would do, you can even do these ones sitting, but you would just literally move your neck. So you just look up at the ceiling, right, which is opposite of what you're doing, and then you look straight down. And then then look straight ahead for me. And then you turn your ear to the side. You feel a stretch on the side of your neck. That usually feels pretty great for everybody.
Oh yeah.
And then turn the other way. That feels pretty great. And then you just rotate. So just keep your neck in all the ranges of motion when you're working. Also for your wrists, if you take your hands and you put them in your chest, this is good for everybody that types on a computer. If you just push them down, you'll feel a good stretch in your wrists. And that's a good one too.
So get up and move around if you can. Otherwise,
standing
great
desk.
to have a standing desk.
Love
Rob
this.
jumps in.
Woo!
All right, so if you can have a standing desk, why is that helpful?
Well, so we are made to stand as animals, because humans are animals. We're supposed to stand. We're not meant to sit around all day. So when we stand, it engages your core, your legs, your back, and then when your desk is up, I would actually move this up even higher for you. Oh, Yeah, so this high for you.
Wow.
So your eyes are in the middle of the screen here. It actually feels great to stand after you get used to it. And then all your stuff is like right in front of you. And so,
Is that keyboard where it should be, or is that seems high?
I would lower this keyboard.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you want everything at 90 degrees, so you would rest, lock your elbows in to your side,
got it.
and then you'd be 90 degrees, and then your mouse would be in the same spot. So
Okay.
if this lowers down, that would be great. But other than that, this is really good, and this monitor would just go up a little bit.
If only we could all. Okay, Allison, thank you so much for all of the tips. This was actually incredibly helpful and hopefully helpful to all of you who work in an office setting. Hey, Rob, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have stacks of paper under my computer now so it can be read at eye level.
I don't know if you've noticed, Amanda, but I have a big honkin' dictionary, not exaggerating.
Yes,
it's
you
about
do. I have
that big,
noticed.
so that my computer gets up. It's not quite at eye level, but it's pretty close.
It's better. It's better for you.
One thing that I am good about is I do get up and walk.
Yes, you
I
do.
don't just stay planted at the desk for 2 hours. I just get antsy. I get up, I go to the water fountain. Sometimes I just walk up and down the flight of stairs just to move.
Yeah, well, the stretches help too if you can't, if you don't have that luxury.
Yeah, no, I was there on the side when we were doing that, and that was good.
Yeah,
So, there you go.
hopefully that helps.